A professor walked into his classroom, carrying a large empty glass jar. Without saying a word, he placed the jar on the table in front of his students. Then he took out several large golf balls and slowly placed them inside the jar one by one until it reached the top. He looked at the class and asked, "Is the jar full?" The students looked at the jar and nodded. Yes. The professor then smiled slightly and pulled out a box of small pebbles. He poured the pebbles into the jar and gently shook it. The pebbles rolled down through the empty spaces between the golf balls. Again he asked, "Is the jar full now?" This time the students laughed softly. "Probably yes." The professor nodded. Then he grabbed a bag of sand and slowly poured it into the jar. The fine sand slipped into every tiny space left between the pebbles and golf balls, until there was no visible room left. He asked once more, "Now is it full?" The students answered confidently, "Yes." But suddenly, the professor reached under the table and pulled out a glass of water. He poured the water into the jar until every remaining space was completely filled. The classroom became quiet. Then the professor looked at his students and finally explained, "This jar represents your life. The golf balls are the most important things. Your family, your health, your peace, the people you love, and the things that truly matter. The pebbles are things like your job, money, house, or possessions. The sand represents the small and unimportant things that consume your time every day." He paused for a moment before continuing. "If you fill your life with sand first, there will be no room left for the golf balls." The students listened silently. Then the professor gave one final lesson. If you spend all your time chasing small distractions, stress, and meaningless things, you may eventually realize you no longer have space for what truly matters most. The room fell completely silent, because deep inside, everyone realized they had been filling parts of their lives with sand. Moral of the story: if you put unimportant things first, the most valuable parts of life may no longer fit. Protect your time. Prioritize the people, peace, health, and moments that truly matter, because once life becomes too full of distractions, you may realize too late that the important things were left behind.